Hi, and welcome to Bites of Light. Today I'd like to speak on the subject of relationship, but the end of relationship, and how it affects each person. I'm wondering if when somebody, if you've had this experience, approaches you and you have been in a relationship for some time, the person comes to you and says, I feel that I am not satisfied or happy in this relationship anymore, and I would like to move on. Now notice the words that I'm using here. I'm not using, harsh words, but the reason I'm using these words is so that we can understand end of relationship more in a calm place and in a gentle place and with compassion. So normally when this happens, the person maybe who does not want to end the relationship feels hurt, feels betrayed, feels abandoned, and does not want relationship to end for their own fears. That is a normal response. However, I feel this is where we really need to understand about what is going on. From my own experience, I understand that no relationship really ever ends because we are all energy. Therefore, we will always be connected on some level. But the other thing too is that to understand that that person has grown or needs to grow and therefore wants to move on, to have more learning in their life. So it's not to take it personally, because it's really not about you, it is about them. And how do we feel about them moving on so that they can grow and find happiness? It might not be with you, and it might not be with somebody else. It doesn't matter how that journey unfolds, but for you as the person that feels left behind, recognize that this is an opportunity for you too to grow. We are not birds in a cage. The door is not closed. We are free to fly. And when we feel that it's time to go, we ought to be able to release the bird and let the bird fly and have its own experience and its new adventure. So that is the way of looking at that type of relationship, the end of relationship, from a perspective of really understanding on a very deep level what's really going on. The more apt we are able to embrace them and say, I wish you all the best, the more apt you will grow, they will grow, and everything will work out according to plan and to your highest good. So I hope that helps. And you can reach me on Facebook, YouTube, Phoenix Rising Healing Center, or Instagram. And namaste.